So I got to Perth, had a shower. I'm feeling knackered, my voice seems like it's going. I want to show you this view. It doesn't quite look real, does it? I don't know if you can see that, but that orange light there is where the Quay Stadium is, we think. Pools down there. This is where I currently am, mate. A bar in the hotel, having cocktails. So when I turn out in the needle bar, in the food court. A Ruby Canada. It's a massive wreck. She's my camera raise is for now. Out for a walk on the first morning. There's the Quay Stadium. This is like a park. There's a pesky fly deck is probably. So I might have to put music card on. It's a massive stadium compared to ones in the UK. I'll let you know how much that holds when I go home. It's quite warm, but there's a nice breeze. Currently sat on the sun lounger, or just went in the pool to cool off. The walk was quite nice. The stadium's massive. We might go on a bus tour tomorrow. There's blue sky. You can parma. It's massive. I'm going to enjoy that. Off on a bus tour today. This is the Waka where they used to play the Ashes in Perth. I kinda wish they still did. This is a park in Perth, at the top of Perth on the hill, but every tree has a memorial on it, which I think is quite cool. See the plaques at the bottom of the trees? Got off the bus near here. My friend. At the house Fremantle. Nice lights on the ceiling. So this is a hotel. There's a food court with Subway noodles, Madonna Ghana, casino there, the Crown Perth. Still know what that is for Christmas. Bar and restaurant, jewellery store. They're jumping up the Christmas tree, and they're with a Christmas tree. And this is the first hotel. This is the view from the left, so that's why we can breakfast on the first step. Better get out. We went to Nobu, had tacos, cocktails. It was lovely. That's a lot of taco, steak, veg, rice. We ended up sharing it because my tacos were small. It's expensive but really nice. Had another lobster taco and another cocktail. We've now changed hotels to cross the road. As you can see on my shoulders, I caught the sun today, even though I had sun cream on. A bad day. We're out with the Barmy Army tonight, going to a pre-match party, because the cricket starts tomorrow. This vlog won't be too much about the cricket. Off to Barmy Army party. Barmy Army shirt, Barmy Army hat. Come on, England.
What size is it? It's extra large. Are you back in? I said the last one over 300, and we've got 3 names.
I didn't film much of the cricket, just because I wanted to enjoy it. Yeah, a summary, Australia won it in 2 days. At the end of yesterday, I thought we would win it, and then today, Travis Head was amazing. But it does mean I got free days in Perth. So I'm going to do my research and show you some of the sights, I guess. At the Perth Zoo today on my first free day. I don't know if you can see in the tree kangaroo. The mama's there. Around the top. I'll see if I can get better shots of us. No, you know, yes, listen.
He's not a good lad.
is feeling well.
You don't really do that.
Amazing, there's another pond here. That evening we went to a buffet. It was incredible. As you can see, it had lobster, mussels, ravioli, arancini, onions, sausage, beef, mash, stuffing, salmon, and lobster. It had every cuisine you can think of: pork fat and prawn here, noodles. The desserts were lovely: mince pie, bread and butter pudding, lemon meringue, chocolate ice cream. Fremantle prison. We thought we'd come to Fremantle today. We're going to the behind bars tour. It was busy with cricket fans because the cricket ended in 2 days.
Fremantle, who described it as the worst place on earth. They left after 10 days and never ever came back again. These anti-climbing stuff were also called grease, and they used to grease up the poles because they improved the techniques and procedures. They do a focus on health and nutrition. That's why you get this kind of like body gear. They set about 200 people on Saturday. Right? Now, this kitchen made breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day for 1,500 prisoners. Imagine the quantities. Take those out and just fill them in.
Yeah. This prison art is incredible.
Broken glass on the walls there, which is good. Stone, it doesn't insulate, right? In winter it's freezing, in summer it could be 50 degrees up on the top. These are fire suicidal corrugated. And by the way, this all uses ballast in the whole machine. Yeah, that's out. All other doors go in. Now there's a certain element of risk here because every not opening the door to the room. Bougie now, is it? Yeah. It's also yes. They basically suspect you just because of
Nice to Fremantle. The prison was quite good to look around. I would recommend if you're ever in Perth. Reminds me of San Francisco or somewhere like that in America. Nice buildings, there's a park the other side. There's a thing. It just smells like the seaside here. It's lovely. Which one? This one or that one? My friend here. Ooh. And up here again, I'm off to do a boat tour and bus tour of Rottnest Island.
Showing up just above the trees, and there's the Rockback Pines there. That's University of WA, which a lot of
It's beautiful. I won't go too near the edge because I might fall.
Going up the line.
Lovely. I'm so glad I came here. It's really nice. This is a museum of indigenous art and artifacts. It's really interesting. It teaches you a lot about Rottnest Island and what it was used for previously. The artwork is amazing. A nice church there.
Till 1975. On the right hand side there's a picture hall. You can see it on the right. That was built in the 30s. That was indeed an army lecture theatre, as I say, built in the 1930s. Many decades back. As I say, the traditional type of holiday accommodation on the island, very popular with Western Australians. Anyone else who works on the island, including myself, well, we all commute whenever we're working here. Come over on the ferry and we go back on the ferry on a daily basis. So they came up with Fortress Fremantle, and Rottnest was very important because the two 9.2-inch guns could fire 29 kilometres out into the ocean. That meant that the battleships, so the biggest guns, couldn't get close enough to Fremantle to shell it. I don't know if you noted, but the fact that it ended on the Saturday, Cricket Australia lost $4 million. So I won't go on about that. But they also decided to try and do pasture land development here on Rottnest Island. By that I mean grazing cattle and growing crops. They were doing this at Swamp Valley, of course.
Oh, in there. Lovely views here. I'm the best views I've seen in Australia so far.
Quite as good as this. It looks as if it's really been affected by the weather, which of course it has, by the wind. That's because the west end is a lot narrower. But do spare a thought for the lighthouse keeper, because until the 1920s electricity came to the island, he had to reset the pulley and weight mechanism up there to make the light go around every 3 hours. That's open to the public, one in a lighter grey, which isn't. You'll see the city of Perth in the distance.
Take my bag.
That will be absolutely full of boats within the next few weeks, once the weather becomes
There's like a crocodile rock, a dog
The guy who kept asking questions to you, like,
sank just here off the island. They say it was a dark and stormy night for Captain Mannering, and it basically hit the reef as a misunderstanding between the lighthouse keeper and the skipper. And when it's windy, it's like, it can be here, it can be like a snowstorm.
this makes no sense.
the Jerry Quay. That's a quokkas. In shops. The beach. The sea. Fremantle all the way back in the distance. It's nice and peaceful here. It's kind of a bit grey, but it was nice earlier. I've now got the beach to myself this time. Oh no, there's some people right at the end, but yeah, these are the houses on Rottnest Island. It's big for boats, all the tenors for boats in the summer. park in Fremantle or the port of Fremantle.
It's not been walled in, is it?
There's another hour. That's the Elizabeth Peter Perth. We go to this new hotel, Pullman Bunker. I think that the covered justice, but it's really blue and white sand. It's a lovely hotel, so I'm not sure where I left you, but this is Pullman's Bay or something like that, Bunker Bay. This is Bunker Bay Beach. The only trouble with the flies, they're in your face, but yeah, it's lovely here. I'm so lucky to be able to do this. I hope the camera does it justice. But it's bright blue, dark blue, the sand's nice and white. It'd be rude not to get my feet wet, wouldn't it? Sorry, you don't want to see that. But ignore it. I know I said that before, but I don't know how I got here. Well, obviously flying, but you know what I mean.